guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. Alexa, what's the time, please?
The time is 8:05 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Friday the 16th of December.
Alexa, what's the weather like?
In Rochester, it's -3 degrees Celsius with clear skies. Today, you can expect mostly sunny weather, with a high of 1 degree and a low of -5 degrees.
That's bad, isn't it? A low of -5. It's really freezing. Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
What kind of motorbike does Santa Claus ride? A Harley Davidson.
Holly Davidson. Alexa, can you sing a Christmas song?
Hey Santa, how's it going?
Hi there, Alexa. I've got so much to do, I'm very stressed.
Would you like me to help out?
Ho, ho, ho! Yes, please, Alexa.
I can manage your naughty and nice lists.
Ho, 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 ho.
Or reorder carrots for the reindeer.
Ho, 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 ho.
And remind you when to cook the turkey.
Ho, 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 ho.
Or for a fart that's very smelly.
No, 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 no. Thank you, Alexa. I think that's enough.
You're welcome, Santa. Merry Christmas.
So guys, today is Friday. I've gone and caught myself a nasty cold. It's not surprising, the weather is -degrees. So I've gone and caught myself a cold. I've got a sore throat. All inside my mouth is sore. I've been sneezing all night and coughing. So I've got a cold. So I'm feeling grotty and a bit down and sore. Last night it was difficult to sleep because I keep coughing and sneezing, and when I lie down, it's post-nasal drip, whatever they call that, all that drips down the back of your throat and you start choking while you're sleeping. So I didn't sleep very well last night. I took Max out briefly. I'm not taking him for an hour-long walk. It's more like 20-25 minutes, just around the Rochester Riverside, around the block of flats and back. It's extremely cold, and I found going out last night was very, very slippery, especially walking across the road, which is dangerous, especially if cars don't see you. So a lot of people wear reflective clothing on them and their dogs in the darker weather, because cars can't see people crossing the road in the dark so well. So I was really taking it slow yesterday across the paths and the road, because drivers can't see you, and I don't want to get knocked over, neither do I want Max to get knocked over, so I'm trying to be very careful. It was extremely slippery. Medway Council have gritted the main roads, but some side streets and some pavements where people have walked through the snow, it's turned to ice and it's very slippery, and if there's no railings to hold on to, you can easily slip over. It's also extremely very cold, so it doesn't matter what you look like, does it? You've got to keep warm. So I'm scarves, hats, gloves, coats, boots. It doesn't matter if you look like an Eskimo, it's keeping warm, isn't it? That's the main thing in this extreme weather conditions. In the summer it was extremely hot, now it's winter, it's really cold. It's going to reach -5 here. My mum called last night. Before I wanted to watch Traitors. One of my favourite programmes at the moment on BBC One is Traitors, and Amanda and Will are the traitors, and they haven't found them out yet. So it's good fun. It's a bit like Celebrity Jungle with the games and the things, the tasks they get to do, with the maggots, the worms and the fish head last night. That poor old lady getting dripped with extremely cold water. That lady is 72 in there, and she's amazing. That grey-haired woman is 72, and she's getting through it just like one of the younger ones. So my mum rang me before Traitors came on, and she said, would I like to go up there? So basically I've been thinking about it. So my mum's going to call me today, Friday, and we'll go from there. I've put the heating on this morning. It was extremely cold in this flat overnight. I can't afford to keep heating on at night time or through the night. It just pay as you go, gone. Anybody that's not on pay as you go can use as much gas over winter, but they accrue a really large bill. So I changed my meter to pay as you go, so I pay as you go. And you start to realise how much the gas and electric is when you top up pay as you go. It's extremely expensive, and I am finding it hard to pay anything else but the gas and the electric at the moment. So sometimes you have to put things off because, I mean, you can get hypothermia if you don't have the heating on. You can actually get hypothermia. BBC One, Kate Middleton flashed up in her green dress. They're having an evening of carols. It's up to everybody else what they want to do, but the royals don't have to worry about keeping warm and topping up electric and gas. They don't have to worry about food prices. They have extravagant lifestyles, whether they are born into it or not. They have extravagant lifestyles. They don't have to worry about anything. They have butlers, they have staff looking after them. If their car breaks down, they've got another one to get into. Other people struggle, and I'm not supporting that. I don't want to support that. I think it's unfair, totally unfair, that people in this world are homeless in doorways. And I went down Rochester High Street the other day, and yeah, there's people, homeless people, stuck in doorways in Arctic conditions. I don't want the royal family flashed in my face. They have privileges, and fair play to them, they're lucky. The majority of us aren't, and we struggle, and I don't want that flashed in my face. I'm sorry, I don't, and I won't be watching it. I'll be watching something else, and if I ever get any spare money, it'll go to Shelter, the homeless charity, because I know what it's like to be homeless. And you feel unwanted, alone, and with nothing, not even a coat on your back. So I know what it's like to be on the street. I was homeless for 2.5 years, living in substandard accommodation, temporary accommodation. So the royal family don't go through what we go through. They haven't got a clue. And a pretty green dress does not cheer me up, I'm afraid. It doesn't. Not when I see people dirty and homeless on the street struggling to eat. And I've been like it myself, wearing dirty clothes while they've been wearing their ball gowns and suits. I'm not interested. I'm going to get on with the rest of my day, okay? I'm waiting for my mum to ring. I have caught a cold. It's a very nasty one as well. I'm coughing and I'm sneezing, and it's awful. So I've got a Lemsip. Everybody has their own opinion, and they can do what they want to do, and I have mine, and I'm not supporting an institution that has no worries in this life. I'm gonna get on. If arguing with your brother is the worries that they've got, that's a downside less than the common members of the public have got, that they've got to worry about, right? I'm just sick and tired of it. As I get older and you get frailer, you get, things get harder to do, you come to realise that when you was a kid, all this pomp and whatever, glamour was shoved in your face. And I was poor as a kid. We had our electric and gas cut off. And even, later on, the water. Me and my mum didn't have any water to drink out of the cold tap. It's ridiculous. This country needs to wake up. See you later.